Yo, 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 yo. What's up, what's up, what's up? You guys hear me? Can you see me? Can you hear me? My fault, my fault. Appreciate you, Sonic. Oh, wait, hold on. There we go. There we go. You guys should be able to see me. My fault. So it is currently the 29th. Today is Wednesday. And this is the last week of the month. Let me go ahead and make sure I'm recording. Let me know if this is too dark, guys. It's bright as hell. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? So, like I said, it's the last week of the month. And then my favorite month, December, starting fresh. This month was very, very quick, guys. Very dry. When I say dry, I didn't trade too much. Um, and that's the thing. When you guys get to a point where you're 3 years, 4 years deep, you don't have to trade every day. Of course, me doing live streams, I'm gonna have to for you guys, but you don't have to execute every day, right? You don't have to be on the charts 24/7. If you're able to find good days throughout the week and execute on those days, that's perfect. But you don't have to be on the charts every day. Once you get to a certain point, it's really about managing your risk, right? Making sure your account is profitable, when you're trying to make withdrawals. But when it comes to trading, it's not about having to be on the charts 24/7, right? It's about having a peace of mind. It's about having the leverage of managing your time as well, so that you're able to make money but not stress yourself out 24/7. So I'm a huge believer of that. But next month we're going to be a bit more consistent in terms of scheduling, especially heading into 2024. But other than that, yeah, the month has been pretty chill. Hope you guys had a good month as well. We're gonna end the week with a banger. I have some ideas for Friday since I wasn't live Tuesday or Monday, and probably gonna drop a video this weekend. I gotta update trading view. But yeah, we're gonna look at some few pairs. I was going over gold. So basically, guys, I think this happened this week. Yes. So we had this huge push in the market on the daily time frame. Notice how price is finally trying to meet its all-time high at around 2049, and it could push down starting next month, but gold is definitely pushing through all of these ranges. We can go ahead and just delete all this and look at where price is currently at on the 4-hour time frame. Scaling in, we had this huge push in the market, these nice bulky consecutive candles, and then we're looking for that exhaust phase, right? A lot of people would place a fib and say, okay, since we have this huge push in the market, price eventually has to come back down. Or if they're looking at their RSI, looking at price being overbought, they're looking for that sub point, right? So price is pushing down, and people are looking for that retracement to have that continuation. It could push all the way down to 2031. The only problem is you don't really have previous price. I mean, we have this over here as some sort of confirmation that, hey, if it does push down, then we have some previous levels that price did respect a long time ago in May. Um, so, I mean, price could push down this morning to this area around here if it wanted to continue pushing up for a small retracement. And then on the monthly, even scaling out to the monthly, you can kind of see where price is at as well when it comes to those all-time highs. So we have a lot of wicks coming off, right? We have a wick right here, wick right here, wick right here. You can pretty much see where price is making that all-time high. So the real question is, are we going to see some type of all-time high in December, pushing past all of this noise to form a new range, even on the monthly, scaling on the daily time frame, et cetera, because price is pushing up. I'm just gonna go ahead and delete all this stuff. We're gonna reanalyze all these pairs in a second. Excuse me. All right. In terms of news, I did briefly check this, but my mic was off. So we have Euro all day on German prelim CPI and Spanish flash CPI. So that's going on all day on Euro pairs. And then at 8:30, we have prelim GDP on USD. And going into BOE Gov Bailey Speaks on GBP at 10:05. And then later tonight, we have manufacturing PMI on CNY. And I don't even know what CNY is. Oh, okay, it's a currency in mainland China. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't even know what that was. Interesting. So some of the pairs that I noticed that look pretty good in terms of structure. Let's go ahead and start the 4-hour real quick. So on CAD JPY, on the daily time frame, price is pretty choppy. It's kind of ranging, as you guys can see. But when I was scaling down the 2-hour, I noticed that we had these consecutive bearish candles right here. And I'm simply looking for areas where we have pushes to find some sort of break and then retracement. So this is what I noticed on CAD JPY in terms of structure. Even on the 2-hour, it looks good. Because you have this push, right? And you could say price was in a range right here, and then it broke down to this range. Or we can say this. And if people were using fibs, of course, they would place it from the top of that push to the bottom and say, hey, we're waiting for price entering that zone to catch that nice sell for a continuation. So that's something I noticed on CAD JPY. That's what I like. So I'm going to go ahead and just highlight that. And we can actually place an alert as well. We'll say A7-2. Watch price. And that's on CAD JPY. I might have to take CHF off my watch list heading into next year. I don't think I'm going to trade CHF at all because these pairs always look choppy to me, guys. I'm really not a huge fan. Switzerland. I just don't trade this pair, so I might have to take it off my watch list. I'm only, the reason why I have it on my watch list in the first place, because of these funded accounts. It's just my whole ideology is the more pairs you have in your watch list, the more opportunities. But I might just center on Euro, GBP, and gold. Honestly, I do not even touch CHF. So the time is 6:50. Next to minutes, we want to see if price is gonna near 2034 and close above or below. All right. What was I about to do? So on CAD JPY, we're also waiting for the next 10 minutes to see if price is going to stay in this range or near 108. And then we might have to execute for some sells. But other than that, we're going to see what happens. Yeah. And that's not a problem. Like wicks, it's not the wicks that throw me off. It's the whole market, right? So like Euro CHF, it just doesn't look appealing to me. Like even scaling out, because I'm looking at structure, I'm trying to identify where price is holding at certain areas, and when you see all this, like it just kind of throws me off because I'm either looking for this, right, clear structure of a trend going up, clear structure, a price going down, or if price is ranging, I can use my boxing method where we're simply, reading price from support and resistance and waiting for a breakout from the downside or from the flip side for a break or a retracement, break and retest for a break or a break and retest. Simple as that. Oop. And when you look at CHF, you just don't see that. And you could probably see something like this. Like you could try to find a setup, but I don't like forcing things I don't see off bat. Like some could say, okay, well on the 4 hour, price is pretty grouped together, so we could box in price like this, right? Scaling it on the 2 hour, we could say that price is ranging, and then we could just wait for a breakout, either from this side or from the flip side. But sometimes I look at pairs, I can't see it. But most could force setups. Like you could use this and say, hey, price is kind of grouped together, so I'm gonna box this in and wait for a breakout. We have some traffic right here as well. So if price does near what 0.96, then we could say, look, we're waiting for a breakout because we had previous sellers. Oops, wrong one. We had previous sellers in the market, so there is some liquidity floating above 0.96553. So there is a motivator factor for price to push out and take out those orders. You could definitely still use this, but I just, when I use top-down analysis, when I'm just looking at certain pairs, I can see what's gonna work for the live stream, I guess, or it's not, or what's not gonna work. And CHF just doesn't work for me, guys. It just doesn't. But we'll see. We'll see if CHF is going to still appear in my watch list in January. We'll see. Also, hopefully the video was helpful. I dropped the YouTube explaining the whole system. It was a re-upload, simply because the video I was gonna make had all the information, so the quality wasn't good. That's on me. But I am gonna start pushing out new videos. When I say new videos, I mean completely new, like no re-uploads, because all those videos should really be saved for Discord. Honestly, I had like 100+ videos on my channel that I deleted or privated. Sage is funny. Sage, if you're in here, yes, that does look. It doesn't look complicated. It's just when you're looking at strategies or systems, you don't want you don't want there to be so much stuff on the chart, man. This is a lot. You want to be able to just trade naked charts, no indicators, no nothing. So that's why I was laughing. And then also check your messages. Check your messages for about the app. That's hilarious. But yeah, it's about we have about 4 minutes, and we're gonna see what happens, and we're gonna try to execute this morning. Yeah, how was everyone's trading month? Since it is the last week, very curious. How was everyone's trading month? Because we have tomorrow, and then Friday is NFP, right? Friday should be NFP. If it's not, then it's gonna be that following Friday. Let's see. Okay, yep. And that's on CAD. I should be live for NFP. I'm not mistaken, right? Let's see. Next week. Okay, never mind. Never mind. It's the following Friday. It's the following Friday. I'm not sure why. I think it was like this last year. So it's not this Friday. I think it's because it's the first of the month, but it's on the 8th of December. But I'll still go live Friday. I have no problem with that. Didn't trade this month, too busy. I'm currently collecting data on my system and just getting better. That's perfectly fine, you know? There's no rush. The market's always going to be here. There's no rush at all. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to trade every day. As long as you can manage your system, your schedule, and find time to hop on the charts, at least, I'm going to say at least twice a week, it's perfectly fine. The market's not going anywhere. I'd say just don't get too comfortable, because what happens when you don't trade consistently, you start to forget because trading is also muscle memory. Certain things that you see, it just clicks. So if you lose sight of your muscle memory, then it's going to be harder for you to have that much confidence to execute trades. Because I believe trading is also a confidence thing. You got to be confident to trade. If you don't trade for a long time, you're going to lose confidence. What's up? What's up? What's up? Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, Sage, go ahead and check your messages on Discord. What up, Danny? What do you think about Euro USD? I got you. Give me 1 second. All right, so it's 7 o'clock. Let's go on the hour real quick. All right, so price is still nearing 108. We're going to see if price is going to hold below or above simply on CAD JPY. You said Euro USD? Okay, cool. So let's start in the daily time frame and just work our way down. So we can clearly see that price is pushing up, right? On the 4 hour, let's see if we can find any type of structure. So off bat, I'm already noticing that price did retrace back down to 109 off of this previous support because we had push right here, and we're simply looking at the retracement. So we had a push, we had these nice bullish consecutive candles, and then it had a nice retracement back down to, oops, let me make this a little more. All right, there we go. So we had a push in the market, and then it pushed its way back down to 109. Now this is not perfect, only because it didn't push all the way back down to that previous what we now call support, because price is kind of floating above 5+ pips, and most people, when it comes to retail concepts, they wouldn't even use this. They would just say, okay, we have a push the market, price is pushing. Let me throw my fib on there and just enter in on that golden zone. So notice how price is in that zone. But if you're just trading naked charts and you're not using any type of tool, then I would have waited for price to push down to 109.648 to have a safe entry, because price could continue to push down still. Like, it is still in fluctuation, so it could reverse and then you would be at risk. But I think a lot of people are hopping in for buys right now because of this, right? And again, scale on the daily time frame, we notice that price is pushing up. So there's going to be a lot of buyers in the market on Euro USD. Now, what I would do in terms of executing some type of entry is I would still wait, honestly. I would wait for the next hour just to see what price does. And if it does come down, then you have a better entry for a buy. So I'll put an alert for you as well. I'll say 109. We'll say 109.648. And then I'll just say watch price. Because what happens, especially on volatile sessions like New York and London, you'll see a setup right now and you'll want to execute because it looks good. But then throughout the morning, price will still fluctuate and then it starts pushing down, and then you're gonna wish you waited. So it's not, although it looks like it's too late to hop in for a buy because price is pushing up 9 pips. You never know what could happen because price is still fluctuating within this time frame. It could still push down, and then you'll be grateful that you waited. You're leading price, not following price. So scaling on the 2 hour, price is bearish. We have a nice bearish candle and still could push down. It's not too late because this would be a better entry just because price has structure at around 109.648 rather than 109.720, because that's another thing with retail concepts, especially the fib. A lot of people know, like institutions, this is what I pure knowledge. You guys can correct me if it sounds silly, but I was taught that institutions and these people that we're trading against know that we use and utilize these retail concepts. So if they know a lot of people are hopping in solely off of fibs rather than like price action and real market structure, then they're going to say, hey, let's take out all these buyers, premature buyers right now in the market that are just trading off of this. So they know that we have a lot of buyers trading off that fib when our stop loss is above what 764, just below that golden zone 618. So if price does decide to push down, it's solely because it's taking out all those orders nearing that previous new support, right? So that's what I would do. I'd simply just wait so you have a better entry. Worst case scenario, you miss a move, but you don't lose any money, right? So I would wait Danny King on Euro USD for a buy entry at around 1.09 if you're looking for buys. Not to be biased, right? Let's say if you're looking for sells in the market, then obviously you'd see if price would hold above this range, just using simple concepts of ranges, or if it's going to push down to range 1, taking out everyone, and then filling up all this. So that's what I would do on Euro USD, and I'll keep that up because that's probably something I'll trade this morning. If price does near 109, then I'd hop in for a buy because this is a good setup. So I'll keep that posted for 8 o'clock. And look, we do have news on Euro USD as well. So, or Euro. What's today? Wednesday? Yeah, right here. All day. So I might just trade Euro this morning. We'll see. Yeah, so basically I had to get Google Pay, and right now it's verifying my account, and then you send all your information, and you should have all that coming in today. Well, we have to wait for my account to get verified, and then in terms of the whole iPad, so I have to send you the what do you call it when you send stuff? The receipt? It's not a receipt. I guess the tag. But I went to the post office. They packaged it for me, and they said it's gonna take 2 weeks. So hopefully you get it before Christmas. But yeah, Google Pay. I got it. Verifying my account, and you should be able to receive those. Why do I forget simple things in the morning? I feel like a dumbass, if I'm being completely honest. Shipping information. Why couldn't I think of that? Shipping information. It's too early, guys. What was I struggling like in the last 2 weeks to say a word? I was struggling to say probable for some reason. Probable setups. I swear, I feel like I forget things in the morning. Shipping information, thank you. Yeah, just keep me updated. Just keep me updated once you receive all the information on your end. Probable, yeah, I couldn't say that word. I promise you guys I have a high IQ, I promise. But let me know if that was helpful, Danny Viking. Hopefully that was. But if it wasn't, um, I'll try to explain it again, I guess. See, look, price is pushing down right now. So imagine you hop it in, you know, because you see what everyone else is doing. You see that price is pushing up, but you don't wanna follow price. You want to lead it to a certain area and then execute. So honestly, we can stay on Euro USD because price is like 15 pips away from entry, and then we're gonna hop in for some buys. Simple as that. So this is the play as well. So if I were to hop in, guys, I'd have a nice 15 pip stop loss, and I'll tell you why in a second. We could go ahead and make it 20. I think I like 20 more because if we're making this a 1-2, then we'd break even at that 1-1. Yeah, for a 20 pip gain, and this would be 0.5%. So this is my game plan. This if I were to execute. And what I learned as well, especially doing funding challenges, oh my gosh, I learned something like a week ago, and I'll tell you guys in a second. Do you have a Discord I can join? Yes. In my Discord, if someone wants to, Danny, if you want to check for me, please, because for some reason it keeps on messing up. I gotta find a way to make sure it's permanent. Click the link in my description, and you should be able to get in for free for 7 days. It should take you to a site. You should be able to get in for free. If you're not able to get in for free, please let me know. If it's hard, if it's complicated, please let me know. Because it should be simple as you click in the link, you have this whole pop-up that comes up. It shows like my face, you know, information about trading, and then it has like this launch pad thing, and then it's gonna ask you if you want to sign up for 7 days. You can get in for free. Please let me know if it works. If it doesn't work, let me know. I gotta fact check that today. But yeah, whole objective is to grow that whole community heading into next year. We have like 3 solid traders so far. Most people kind of left because that's the whole thing with having free services. When you're doing stuff for free, people don't take it serious unless it's an investment. So that's the only reason why I'm starting to charge people that are just starting to find out about me, because I want to surround myself with serious people as well, so I can be motivated to do stuff like this for you guys. Because I have a system that I go with, and I don't have to trade live. I kind of trade on my own time, but for me to be motivated to do stuff for free, giveaways, etc., I want to be surrounded with serious people. So that's why I'm charging people, in case you want to ask. But yeah, let me know if that works. If it doesn't, I will fix all of that by this week. I'm gonna stay on top of it. What else? In terms of announcements, I'm gonna start marketing as well, guys. So I'm gonna start putting out more videos for my streams. So like breakdowns, and then at the end I'll be like, do this Monday, do Friday or Thursday, pop in the stream, say what's up. I think that's gonna be a way for me to find traders out there. Traders that think like me. I think that's what I have to start doing, just marketing. I feel like taking trades on gold only after the news. So after 8:30, I know it might sound crazy, but I really want gold to sell again. Like, again, we were live at this point, guys. This wasn't too far off. We were literally here at around 1824. And that's the crazy thing about trading. Like, time, there's things you can control and things you can't control. And one thing we really can't control, guys, is time. So you never know what type of opportunities the market will show. For example, imagine you buying at a nice all-time low, right? Because we were live at around this area. Imagine you buying at an all-time low and just holding your trade and literally, like, just imagine this, guys, right? Price nears an all-time low, okay? You hop in for a buy, right? And then price does its thing. You're at break even. All right, cool. So you're at risk free, okay? And price is about your break even point. It's close, and then it stops, and it goes up. TP2 smacked. But instead of closing that trade, imagine if you just modified your take profit, pushed it up, and then you're breaking even in profit, or you're moving your stop loss in profit. You're saying, okay, so we're at TP3. Let me go ahead and move my stop loss to TP2. Boom. So now you're in profit to the point where price does decide to come back down. It's going to wick you off at TP2. But let's say if it doesn't even hit your TP2, you go back up, and price is just pushing up and up and up. And you're continuously modifying your trade, because that's something you can do, right? So imagine we were able to do that for gold at around like 1817. We just kept on modifying. That's something I did once, and it worked so well. So like when you're trading funding accounts, imagine you doing that and just being able to pass all these challenges using that system, where you're just modifying your trade, breaking even, and it's not what's the word? It's not risky, because you initially got in at low risk. You're just modifying your trade and maximizing your profit. So if price does come back down, it's gonna stop you out at your new stop loss. And that's the beautiful thing about trading. So like on gold, going on the monthly time frame, imagine if we caught a nice pivotal point for even a sell, because price is nearing that all-time low since what? This was May of this year, guys. May of this year. So just imagine. And the beautiful thing about price as well, it does respect memory, or it does respect structure. Sorry. So like, if we come down here for this buy, notice that I had this nice push off of this, right? And this was what? February of this year. So price pushed off of that monthly gap. So what I'm saying for this sell, it could also push down from this monthly gap as well. We can catch a nice sell, a nasty sell, guys, and then just modify our trade. So that's why, like, when it comes to like all-time lows and all-time highs, you really could catch a nice pivotal point. Like, even if you think about Bitcoin, right? A lot of people were crazy about Bitcoin last year, or even before Bitcoin became popular. Who knows who's still in Bitcoin today, who got rich off of Bitcoin simply from trading off of that all-time low. So like over here, notice how we have all the structure, and then price had a touch right here. Simply just education, guys. And I'm going to go back to your USD to find some trades to take. I'm just simply educating you guys real quick. So like, imagine if we were able to track some all-time lows to trade off of and just hold our trades and then take partials, right? Where people are hopping in, they're noticing some monthly, weekly gaps, and then they're simply trading, breaking even, and then modifying their stop loss and just holding that trade. That's something you can do within Forex, which I think is super beautiful. Unfortunately, though, what happens is fear takes over. It happens with everybody. So instead of holding that trade, if you're thinking, oh my God, it's gonna come back down, there's no point. Let me take my profit right now. It's gonna come back down. I gotta just take this instead of just waiting or just simply breaking even. Can't say that word, damn. Or moving your stop loss to break even, sorry. So that if it does move down, you're not gonna lose anything. A lot of people don't think that way though. They just place their trade and they say, there's no point of breaking even because if I do, price could easily come back up. It wouldn't let me sign it for free, really? That's annoying. What did you find out about funding firms? You talking about the bad stuff that I found out recently? It wouldn't let me sign up. Oh, I already read that. I'm sorry. For me, I think there's a huge difference between trading funding accounts versus a live account. 100%. And I can break that down for you guys. So, me personally, while I'm doing funding accounts, well, I'll give that answer in a bit. The main difference between trading live accounts and funding accounts is capital, right? And also discipline. I think discipline is a huge key factor because when you're trading your live accounts, right? Let's say you have a $100 account. It's testing how much discipline you have to have those small percent gains to grow your account. Because let's be honest, 1% of 100 is what, guys? 1% of $100 is what? All right, cool. Thank you. When I ask those questions, I know the answer. I just want to see. I want to interact with you guys. All right, so 1% of $100 is 1%. Let's do some quick math real quick, okay? Let's do some quick math. Let's say you're trading your $100 account and you're using risk management. You're trading what, 1%. You hop into a trade, retracing. You hop in for a buy. And you're risking 1%. This is a what, 1 to 2. Let's make it a 1 to 3. Let's make it a 1 to 3 ratio, okay? Price hits your TP, you just made 3%. $100 account, you made 3%. You made $3, okay? A lot of people, when they first come into trading and they're trading their live accounts, they are looking for fast money, guys. That 3% is not going to be appealing, right? Although they made the money, but it's 3% of $100. That's $3, right? That's not going to be as motivating to continue, okay? And when it comes to funding accounts, let's say you're trading 100K and you make that 3%, that's 3K. Okay. And when you're first starting out in this industry, a lot of people are going to go towards that because it sounds more appealing. Oh, you can make 3K, and the start investment is what, 500, 600 for that type of profit. Oh, I'm definitely going to do that instead of trading my own account. And that's where they kind of get you in this industry. That's why a lot of people fail, because they hop in, they go towards something that's more appealing than something that's more realistic. And trading your live account is actually more realistic because you're actually disciplining yourself or setting yourself up in the future to say, hey, if I can't even make $3 off a $100 account, and if I can't be satisfied with making that weekly profit target, then trading is probably not going to be for me. Because a lot of people, they see that big number, 100K or 50K, and they go towards that, and then they pay for a funding account, not having that skill set, not having that consistency for a low account, and they blow it overnight, right? So that is the main difference, I think, between a live account and a funding account. What sets you up for the future is trading your live account. But if you don't have any capital, people go towards a funding account to get that capital. And in my opinion, yes, that can work. That's perfectly fine. But I think what you should do is work a job and split that check either 50, don't go over 50, let it be 25%, put that into your real account and compound it so that even if you do make those small losses, you have your job to make up for it. But you're going to consistently see your account grow, even if it's 3% of $100, making $3 a week. That's fine. You're making some profit, right? Because if you do that for 30 days, your account is growing over what? 30%. Or I'm sorry, 10 days. If you're doing that for 10 days, your account's already growing over 30%. So, I don't have an issue with funding accounts because I'm doing funding challenges as well. And the reason why I'm doing it is only because I have that leverage as well, to put into my other accounts. Um, but I'm not solely reliant on my funding accounts, because if things go haywire, because that's something that did go haywire 2 weeks ago, which I'll explain in a second, then I won't have to be so so mad about it, I guess. But there is a prop firm that's really good, guys. I'm gonna tell you guys about this prop firm that I am doing. That's actually very beneficial. Probably this weekend, I'm gonna start posting on my Instagram and stuff like that. Not affiliated or anything, um, but it's a prop firm I want to tell you guys about for sure. What else was I gonna say? Um, oh yeah, so when it comes to prop firms, one thing that I let me make sure URUSD is looking good before I continue. Are URUSD? Excuse me. It is pushing up. We're still gonna wait to see if it pushes down to fill that gap real quick, and then we'll enter for some buys. If we miss this move, we do. It's all good because we were what, 5 pips away from entry. Danny, if we do miss this move, everything's fine. We can look for another entry, either for a sell later today, since we do have news. But you know, we want to play it safe. So let's say a price does decide to push up, we miss this move. It's not the end of the day. It's better to miss a move, understand why, than to hop in and lose and wish that we waited, right? So we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait for your USD to set up for the next 30 minutes, and then we'll come back to gold to see what happens. But as I was saying, yeah, with funding accounts, what happened to me like 2 weeks ago, guys? Um, it was called slippage, and someone explained it to me when I had even when I did the live video, it was like making 600 in 2 seconds. I know a lot. I don't even read comments. I'm gonna start reading comments on my YouTube channel this week, but I can already tell what the comments are gonna look like. That was something that will slippage didn't occur in my account, but if you watch that video, you'll notice that there was a bearish candle that went to my stop loss and it went back into profit. But when I checked my phone, that's why I was so quiet for like 2 seconds. I was trying to see if things were adding up, but it did end up in profit, which was kind of weird. If you go back in that video and watch it carefully and slow it down, you'll notice that price did hit my stop loss, but then it pushed up. So I was kind of confused on how I was able to make that 0.6% that day. But All in all, to say is, with funding as well, with funding accounts, you got to be careful because sometimes when you place orders, like if you place a buy stop or a sell stop, and price does activate and it does push up and hit profit, it will still stomp you out. And that's something I had an issue with some prop firms because they were doing that for for an account I was doing, which I wasn't okay with. I was like, why did they do that? I didn't really understand it. Did research. I was trying to understand it. I still don't really understand slippage, if I'm being completely honest with you guys. I think it's BS. So that's why I started to just execute my trades manually. I don't really feel safe placing orders unless it's on my live accounts. But if I'm doing funding, I'm just gonna try to execute manually. I don't trust it anymore, honestly. And let's see if I think I have it in my journal. If you guys want me to pull it up, I can. Um, let's see if I have it here. I tried contacting them too. I was like, "Hey, this is weird. I had a trade, it went well, and then you guys stomped me out." They said it's because of some slippage issue. I was like, "What?" So that's why I'm also kind of skept out or sketched out when it comes to prop firms. You gotta be really careful because a lot of people, they know that most people fail, so they want you to sign up and pay for it. That's why I kind of stay away from prop firms. So don't rely heavily on prop firms. Trade your live accounts, but if you wanna have that capital, let's say if you're not working a job and you need some sort of capital and you have that skill set, then I would say attempt the prop firm to see if you actually pass. If you pass, take that money, put it into your live account. But if you don't, don't rely heavily on the prop firm. A lot of people, they save up solely for the prop firm instead of saving up for their live accounts. Instead of paying for that, let's say if you only have $500 and you want to buy the 100K account, really ask yourself, is this something you can actually be consistent with? Have you been trading your live account? Have you been seeing some sort of profit growth or percent growth? If not, then I would not take that risk because if you fail, then you have to start back over. You got to start back over with saving $500, especially with all this inflation. That's gonna take what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, depending on what job you work, rather than just putting that money into your live account, right? And going from there. The first time, let's see, what am I reading? About funding firms, you were saying something about finding out something about funding accounts, but you never said what it was. I think it's just what I talked about, slippage. I'm trying to think. Trying to think. Oh, another thing I think I found out. I don't think it's true. I think it's a myth. But I recently got connected with Bullseye again. I'm not sure if you guys know the history I had with Bullseye. Aggressive trader, probably the most aggressive trader I know. Not a bad trader though. He knows what he's doing on US 30. But I haven't talked to him in a minute. I kind of chopped it up with him recently. He dropped a really good video about prop firms, and he's basically explaining the shady part because there's always a shady part with any type of industry. I mean, business is business, guys. You're gonna find out a lot about business staying into this industry. But anyways, most prop firms, we already know that they know most traders fail, so that's why they have a low investment fee, so people can hop in and then they lose the challenge, and then the people on the flip side win, right? And that's why a lot of traders, you'll see a lot of popular like gurus nowadays, they try to start their own prop firm because they know this. Hey, there's a 90% rate of people losing. Okay, bet. So we're gonna create this prop firm and have these liquidity providers that we magically came up with, so that people can pay up front, and then we can control the market. Um, but what I found out recently, and this might be a myth, is that the payouts that people receive, it's not coming from those liquidity providers. It's coming from the people that own those prop firms, right? Or it's not coming from the company itself. So the reason why that's shady is because if a lot of people pass challenges, guys, just think of it like this. If a lot of people were to pass challenges and they didn't have enough money to pay out those traders, then those companies would shut down. But if it was actually coming from the market, like from market providers, then it would be legit. So I'm not sure if that's a myth. You know, someone might have to debunk that, but the whole video is on YouTube. He made a whole segment about it. Bullseye FX. This is a channel. So where is it? Did he take it down? Oh, here it is. Forex Exposed. He made a whole video about it. I'm not sure if you guys know what this is, but he basically broke it down. So if you guys want to check that out, it's called Forex Exposed. I think that's the only thing that I had to talk about funding challenges. But again, it's one of those things you live and you learn, right? And that's why I'm not discrediting funding challenges. Like that's why I'm even doing one. It's like I have to find out for myself. Yeah, that's why I'm kind of skeptical as well. Like again, this one guy he wanted me to do this platform challenge to see if I could trade. I'm currently up 4%, and I only have like it's only an 8% target, but I'm curious to see like once I do pass it, I'm curious to see if it's going to come directly from the liquidity providers or if it's going to come from him or whatever company he's affiliated with, honestly. But you guys will never see me do any of that stuff. I'm not it's not worth it. It's not worth it. And also it would contradict my whole values. I have a whole channel where I expose scammers and I break down, I do research. So imagine me doing all that stuff just to find out that I am a scammer myself, you know? Like it's not it. It's not the right path, honestly. It's just not it. So you guys will never see me, although I have it up on my screen, I have like what? It says join the Discord, like I'm marketing that, and I have the broker to the far right of the screen. I'm not affiliated with Hanko Trades. I'm not affiliated with any of this stuff, you know? So whatever links you click on my description, or whatever links you click on, whatever video I post, 9 times out of 10, it's gonna be free. It's not gonna be affiliated with anything. It's gonna be a subscription solely from me. So like, what do I have? I have the Telegram. That's it, right? But everything else should be like pretty standard. It's not coming from someone else. Oh hell nah. Not the t-shirts. Not the t-shirts. You know what's crazy? I'm thinking about making some more merch too. I was really thinking about it. I had the whole the gold hoodie that gold pays my taxes. I'm thinking about making more hoodies like that. They're comfortable. And it's crazy because I really make them for myself. I like wearing merch that I make, guys. It was comfortable. It was a nice hoodie, you know. Shout out to what's it called? Printify, I think. They make some really good hoodies. But yeah, if you guys ever like start branding stuff, I'd say, hey, make your own merch. It's cool. At least I think it's cool. That's something I always want to do, make merch. And when I did that, it felt like a milestone. It's like, hey, I made some merch. All right, so on CAD JPY, we're still waiting. This looks like a good entry as well, guys, for a sell. So we're gonna wait. We could find some entries on CAD and Euro USD. Shout out to Danny Viking, because that is a good setup. We're simply just waiting, guys. We're playing the waiting game. And then gold, we're gonna see what happens on some NFP, especially NFP with gold, because it is reaching its all-time high, and it's starting to push off of it. But we don't want to enter in solely off of support and resistance. We want to try to find some more confluences and work with that. And even on the 15-minute guys, you can even scale down to your lower time frames. Notice how I have these prices separated into ranges. It's like we have range 1, right? We have these nice consecutive candles indicating that price needs to come back down and eventually fill this gap to come back into range 1. And then we have range 2, where price is currently up. And if it does decide to push down around 2034, We're simply seeing if what price is going to hold or if it's going to break and take out all these buyers, filling up all this traffic back down to 2027. Simple as that. So on the 15-minute, we could wait this morning to see what price shows. And if it does near 2034, then we could execute because again, we have news on USD at 8:30. So price could move pretty fast to a certain direction, nearing that support level, and then we could execute some trades. And I'll send out some ideas in the Discord when I'm off stream as well. But that's the game plan this morning, guys. So we're just gonna play the waiting game for the next like 20 minutes, and then we'll come back. Damn. One thing I'm really mad about, hopefully it's not on, yeah, it's not on Discord, but when I was, and that's another thing, guys, if you trade consistently, if you start branding and you start going on Instagram, you're gonna come across a lot of hackers, like people trying to impersonate you because a lot of people in this industry love scamming, guys. Like scamming is so easy in this industry for most people because if they see someone doing really good, all they have to do is impersonate their account and then reach out to people and impersonate them. And then what happened recently, so we can actually see, let's see if it's, so like on my website, oh, this is the merch that I have, by the way, guys. The stuff that I had, Eat, Sleep, Trade. I trade GBP USD. I trade GBP JPY, and I have the infamous gold pays my taxes. I'm making more merch going to next year than the whole cap USD. I had like I sent this to one of my friends, but yeah. So if you guys notice my domain, it's Smart Money Ace. It's Smart Money Dash Ace. But when I was gone, like when I wasn't trading for the summer, and I had my website frozen because I wasn't selling anything. If I'm not trading, I'm not selling anything. It's not ethical, right? So when I was away, I had all these hackers. Like this one guy stole my whole domain. So like he was scamming people. So if you type in Smart Money Ace without the dash, if you just type in Smart moneyace.com, this comes up. And I have this service that protects me from any suspicious websites, so it's not going to let me go in. But if you guys go into this website, it's a whole bunch of ads will pop up. People will try to, well, I mean, let's see what happens. Let's see what it is. Oh, yeah, hell no. We're out. What the fuck? No, we're out of here. Hell no. That's how you get hacked. And then the worst part is because these impersonators steal my account, they think it's me, and then I come off as the scammer. Oh, this dude's he's a scammer. He's trying to scam us. So that's why you got to be careful. When people impersonate you, they make you look bad. And I was away for like 3 months. So when people message me, is this you? Is this you? No response. Oh, he's trying to get me. Hey, are you still doing one-on-ones or mentoring? Yeah, but everything I'm trying to take everything that I have, I'm trying to censor into Discord. So Telegram, the signals, the webinars, the one-on-ones. I'll give you, why not? I'll put it up for you. So here's the Discord. And I'm sorry, Danny, I do not have a team behind me. The only person I'm working with right now is Sonic. Shout out to Sonic in Discord. I mean, YouTube and Discord. He's helped me out on Discord, but I don't have someone that's helped me out with everything I'm trying to get together before 2024. So if things are slow, that's on me. But pretty much everything that I'm doing outside of YouTube or Instagram, whatever I'm promoting, all my services I'm trying to put them into Discord. So the webinars, all my videos I privated, so I'll send out videos throughout the week. And then you have your chart analysis. If I'm not live, I send stuff throughout the week as well on pairs like AUD, CAD, Euro, GBP. So think of it like signals, but they're more of like setups. So signals, I think it's more, it's less educational because you're just sending out coordinates. These are more like chart analysis. If you have questions, you can ask while I send these trades out. And then you have the live stream schedule, the stuff that I post on YouTube, will be updated, and then the breakdown. So trades that I win, trade that I lose, I'll do quick videos explaining what happened, so that you can get educated on why I entered in on a trade, why I didn't, and then you have your one-on-ones. So if you want to set something up, you have access to me, pretty much. So we can set up one-on-ones. We can talk over the over Discord. And that's the main objective of the Discord, right? Is to make sure you guys have access to me, so that I'm not distant from the YouTube streams. So if you feel like these aren't helpful, or if you need more help, that's what the Discord is for, right? Otherwise, I'm gonna be doing this for free, Monday to Thursday, heading into next year. I like to call this the experiment phase. So as I've been going live, trying to go live every day, I'm trying to figure out what works, what doesn't work. So I've been doing London streams Tuesday, Thursday, and then New York throughout the week, Monday to Thursday. Have you tried scalping? You're talking about like on the 5-minute, 15-minute? Do you count 15-minute as scalping? For example, on gold, I have this setup to where if price does near 2034, we can catch some nice, 20, 50 pip moves. Ideally, I like to go for those 100 pip moves, but it is what it is. So like those 20 to 10 pip moves in terms of scalping, yes. If I don't see a setup on the higher time frames, I like to go down on my lower time frame to see if I can try to execute something for the time being, you know. But yeah, what I'm learning as well, when being consistent, I'm really filtering out the people that are going to stick with trading or stick with me heading into next year. So although I don't have a huge community, I'm probably one of the traders on Instagram that have the smallest communities in terms of being in this industry for so long. People would expect me to have a large community, or people would expect me to have a lot of people in my services, etc. I get questioned a lot why I'm not charging and why I'm doing stuff like this from people that have been in the game for a long time. But again, I'm trying to grow a transparent community. I think that's my main goal. It's been my goal since day one. Ever since being in IML Academy from like 2019, I was in IML Academy for like 4 months, and just seeing that side of the industry off bat, transparency is a huge factor, which is why a lot of people are kind of skeptical about a lot of things. But it's something I'd actually be proud. I'd be proud of myself if I'm able to grow a nice, transparent community. 2024, that's something I would actually be proud of, instead of doing the other shady route, affiliate, private, sign up, market, and I could do that. I have the tools, the leverage, the skill set to really do that if I wanted to. You guys would see me all over TikTok. If you want to get into day trading, let me show you guys what it would be like. Hey, if you want to get into day trading, buy my course right now, smartmoneyace.com. If you want to make moves like this and have like the whole cinematic panning, you guys will see me all over TikTok. I'd start making ads. Oh my God. I really could go that route. I really could. I have the knowledge, I guess. I start putting affiliate links. Make sure you guys click my link, sign up with my broker. You'll get this % off. Trust me. But nah. I think I want to see what happens if I go the transparent route. Let's just see what happens if I'm very authentic for at least 1 year, transparent. Because if I'm being honest with you guys, most traders don't like going this route. They don't. Think about it. Think about it real quick. The traders that you watch on YouTube, do they go live? Do they actually go live? The stuff that they're putting on YouTube, are they actually showing it in real time? Think about it real quick. If it's a no, then you have to think about their whole plan. Are they trying to persuade you to buy something, maybe? Or are they trying to motivate you to actually trade? I think there's two type of traders. The motivator and the marketer, right? I don't know. I'm just yapping right now, guys. I'm just yapping. Don't take anything that I say too serious, because it's just off of the things that I've noticed. But if it does relate, then you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, so look, on gold, it is pushing up, but also we could catch a nice sell right here because price is having a nice break and is retracing at 41. So in the 30-minute, this does look pretty good as well if we want to catch a nice sell continuation. So I might hop in the next 15 minutes if we are anticipating price to move down regardless, because again, on the daily time frame, we have to remember price did reach an all-time, and it is wicking off right now. So if you were to go on if you guys are using indicators, I know I used to use like the RSI. I guarantee price will show that price is overbought. So it is in its exhaust phase right now. So we're looking for sells. I'm probably going to execute in the next few minutes, and it looks something like this. Price is slightly above. We make a 30 pip stop loss, and then we can just push it like this. Perfect. Let me go ahead and send this in the Discord real quick. Hopefully that too isn't too it's not in the way. But let me just copy this, post it in Discord. Yeah, I'm sorry, Danny. I will handle that issue as soon as possible. I keep on saying things like that, but I really have to stay on top of it. I just have a lot going on. But I will focus and fix that, because I know a lot of people might have that issue. And the problem is, like, even with my website, like, you guys will see the let me put this in Discord real quick. Okay, you guys will see like, you go to my website, you guys will see that it's like it's free. Like I said, it's free, $0, and people pay for that thinking it's free, but my website doesn't allow me to put it. Let me show you. It's hard to explain. I'll just show you. So if you go to my website, you go on services, like you go to Discord, it says $0. So a lot of people pay, like they click on this and they pay for that, and then they don't get anything. But the problem is they don't scroll down. If you scroll down, you'll see the link here, right? It says all this, and then you'll see the link, and then it should push you to that. So that's why I'm trying to make everything just in Discord and then just take my website down. I don't know. My website's kind of pointless if I want everything to be in Discord. But yeah, we're going to see what happens in the next 10 minutes. Gold is pushing up, but it is fluctuating. Hopefully, we can get a nice closure below 2041, and then we're going to execute for some sells and take it from there. So no, I'm not in the trade, guys. We're gonna wait for the next 10 minutes, okay? I know people, when they see stuff like this, when they see my position, it's just let me go ahead and make sure people know in Discord. Anticipating. Okay, yeah, I'm not in any trades right now, okay? Not in any trades. Simply just putting that position up so that when I do decide to execute, you guys know exactly what I'm putting in for coordinates. Let me full screen this. Not in any trades right now, okay? We're going to see what happens in the next 10 minutes, okay? But yeah, I'm out so in terms of my schedule, guys, like, I don't know if you guys knew this. December is my favorite month. I call it Prime Month. I call it Prime Month for a reason because I'm literally on top of everything and I'm going crazy every day. So I'm going to start live streaming on like other platforms as well. I'm going to start putting out more content that I talked about last week. And it's just going to be a good month, honestly. December never goes wrong, in my opinion. It's one of my favorite months. I don't know for you guys. I mean, we have the holidays as well. I'm a winter boy, so I love the weather. It's just good vibes. Good vibes all December. That's what's going to be. Good vibes. My favorite month. I would say December and February because that is my birthday. But December is Prime Month, guys. No slowing down. No breaks. It's so motivating. Like, and in the year, December, it kind of forces you to just push through. One more month before 2024. You know, like what do you want to accomplish before the end of the year? What haven't you accomplished yet? What can you accomplish? You have time. You have one more month. You have one more month, guys. Go all in. All right, so for this to be an invalid, guys, if price does close above, that means it's going to trail up in the range two. Or we can say, I'm sorry, range three. And if it doesn't make sense, guys, if you're new to my streams, if you're watching this post stream, watch my recent video. I just dropped the whole method. What I use, I'll update it sometime this month as well. I'll make some more cinematic videos. I know you guys like those type of videos, but the whole method, the range method that I use on gold has been working for me for the past 3 years, okay? So if it doesn't make sense, why I have the 1, the 2, and the 3, if it visually doesn't make sense, go watch the video and come back. Guarantee it will help. And it works on all time frames except for the 5-minute and 1 minute. So notice I'm on the 15-minute time frame and I have these ranges marked up. And I'm simply playing the waiting game. I'm playing the buy cycle before Christmas. Going to the gym with frozen feet isn't suitable. Oh, so it's lucky you. It started snowing. See, I wanted to snow. It's not snowing where I'm from. Going to the feet with frozen feet? That's a grind, my guy. Yeah, my goal, I gotta start going to the gym, guys. I feel like I'm mentally strong, but I'm not physically strong. I mean, I have some there, right? Let's see. I feel like I have a sleeper build. I have a little muscle right there. No, but I need to balance my mental and physical. Because like streaming and editing, because you guys remember, I don't have a team behind me. I do everything on my own. I'm mentally strong. Like I can edit for 10. I can stay on the monitor for 10 plus hours, and I can mentally just keep pushing. But physically, I can't do 15 push-ups in a row, guys. Like that's bad. That's not good. That is not good. That is not good, guys. That's an L. I need to get to the gym next year. I don't want to end up as one of those streamers who's like, you guys know like XQC is. Do you guys watch streamers? Like, do you guys know what I'm talking about? Like when it comes to like the entertainment industry, like Aiden Ross, and I don't know if you guys watch people like that, but you know, I don't want to end up being a Forex trader who's on the charts 24/7, like eating chips. I'm not getting any type of exercise. I'm like in my room 24/7. That can't be healthy. That cannot be healthy. I think that's how it is too. People that are very like smart, like mentally like capable of doing stuff, I feel like there's no balance. Like you'll notice the most strategic and like educated people that stream, like the nerdy people, that they're so smart, like mentally strong, but they're not physically strong. Like they can't even do a pull up. I'm not trying to be like that. I need to balance both worlds. I need to be able to fight people. I need to be able to beat people up. You watch Nico and Neon? Oh my gosh. I'm not trying to be like Neon, guys. I'm not trying to be like Neon. Oh my gosh. Or Sneeko, honestly. I'm not trying to. I gotta bulk up, guys. I gotta bulk up. That's cool. So you're in the whole trend stuff. Yeah, I have a whole. I'm making videos about the whole trend culture and stuff. But yeah, I'm gonna start streaming entertainment again. So I'm gonna balance both worlds. I'm gonna be doing this in the morning, and I'm gonna be doing stuff at night. I gotta get back to it because I miss doing fun stuff. Honestly, I'm not saying this isn't fun, guys, but this is more like business. Me making money in the morning. Okay, cool. What I want to do for fun? I mean, I have a whole setup. Let me at least try to stream on that side of the industry as well because it's fun. But I'm not gonna end up like Sneeko or Neon. I'm not gonna be cringe. It's gonna be me like I don't know what I'm gonna do honestly. But I wanna experiment. You know, I wanna try to stream in the morning and at night. iPhone shaped body is crazy. All right, we have about 4 minutes. Look what price is doing, guys. Notice what price is doing. Notice what price is doing. This is looking good. If we have a closure below, off of that wick, we are hopping in. I'm gonna get my position ready too on my phone. And I'm still trading mobile, guys. So let's go ahead and get this ready. Again, if you're now in my streams, the whole purpose is for education. Please don't feel pressure to hop in because I'm hopping in. If you don't understand why I'm hopping in, just watch. Because I'm gonna be doing this consistently. So if you, until you get to that point where you trust me, because I understand I can be sketchy sometimes. Then you can just watch me. I can break down the trade, all that stuff until you gain some sort of confidence or trust. Perfectly fine with me, guys. Okay. I just hopped in on one account. Not gonna lie to you guys, but I'm gonna wait for the next one, and in 3 minutes for my other one. I hopped in so I just hopped in 0.5% on one. This is the 50K on a prop. This is the one I'm gonna tell you guys about Friday. New prop firm, which is 10 times better than FTMO. Oh my gosh. I don't have a problem with FTMO. I'm doing FTMO as well, but this new prop firm is 10 times better. I did my research. I am a researcher as well, guys. If you guys know, you know. I don't just go into things unknowingly. I did research on it. It's legit. All that stuff is debunked, okay? I'm going to tell you guys about the prop firm Friday. And when I mean tell you guys about it, I'm not going to affiliate you guys. I'm not going to try to put you guys onto any of my links. I'm just going to tell you and inform you guys. If you guys want to check it out, you can, okay? But I just hopped in on one account 0.5% just in case. But we're going to wait for the next few minutes for my other one. Not Andrew Tate. The only person who I'm watching is Andrew Tate as students. Yeah, Andrew Tate. What are my thoughts on Andrew Tate? I made a whole video on him. I made a whole video on Andrew Tate. But yeah, notice how price is pushing up. All good. I just went 0.5%. Should have waited for the hourly close. We have 2 more minutes. We'll see what happens. And if we see a good setup, I will hop in on my other account. But if you guys just want to watch, that's perfectly fine. Do not feel pressured to hop in any type of trades. I'm not trying to persuade you to hop in. If you're just watching simply for education, that's the main objective. Oh, but let me update OBS real quick. Let me update OBS. So trades taken, we can say sell on gold. So we're gonna say gold, and then we can have sell. But yeah, notice that I did hop in for 0.5%. So that's another thing. When you guys are trading, you need to have a weekly plan for yourself. So like my whole system is that if I see a trade, if I see a good setup, I'm risking 0.5%, but my ratio is higher. And then if I see another setup, I'm risking 0.5%, etc. But if my ratios are lower, then 9 times out of 10, I will go 1%. So if we made this a 1-to-1, I'd make it 1% so I can close at that 1%, take profit. But since I'm using a 1-to-2, if you're good at math, let's say we hit break even, that's at my 0.5% point, right? But if it goes to TP2, I made 1%. So that's why I risk half, if that makes sense, guys. Because my ratios are usually 1-to-2 or higher. So if I'm at the break-even point, that's half. Cool. If it goes lower, TP2, made 1%. All right, so it's now 8 o'clock. Price to close below. I'm going to hop in again. This is not on my same account, guys. It's on a different one. So when I say again, I'm not over risking, okay? And we are in. And I'm going to go half again on this account, okay? But we're in. Stop loss is, I'll read the coordinates if you guys do want to hop in. If you can't see it, let me know. But it's 2044.093. And take profit is 2034.874, okay? And now we simply just wait. And I am recording everything. I'm going to start posting my losses, guys. Sonic made a suggestion, and I think that's going to help me not come off as a scammer. I need to start posting my losses. Because you notice how most trading YouTubers, they only have like the highlights. They only post their wins. It's like, especially my last video. My last video sounds crazy, 602 seconds. I can see how that comes off very sketchy. Like, I need to start posting my losses. You guys are gonna see a funny ass thumbnail, me making like a crazy face of losses. I'm gonna make it funny. I'm gonna make it entertaining. But I don't think I don't wanna post the good things about trading. I can't. It's gonna make me come off as a scammer, guys. I can't. Oh, this guy made, like, the last video I made, I don't even check comments, but I can already tell people think I'm probably a scammer. 602 seconds. You know how crazy that sounds? Oh, Steez, I can show you. You guys want me to show you? Maybe I should wait. But on, Steez, by the way, guys, we have to acknowledge Steez real quick. We have to acknowledge Steez. Steez, I'm glad you're in here. I was waiting for Steez to pop up sometime eventually, as I'm consistently still here. Guys, Steez, we're going to call Steez a friend, okay? We're going to call Steez a friend. But every time I win a trade, guys, we all say W Steez. If I lose a trade, L Steez, okay? That's all I'm going to say. Steez is an interesting person. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Me and Steez go way, way back. I'm not going to say Steez is a hater, because that's people will say whatever they have to say. But Steez is someone who has been eyeing me down since 2020. He's been on my ass, guys. He's the one that keeps me accountable, okay? He cooks my ass. If I do something that's sketchy, he will cook my ass. He will call me out right away. He's on my ass, guys. He's a Fed, okay? He's a Fed watching my streams. So it's either if I lose a trade, W Steez. W Steez if I lose a trade. If I win a trade, L Steez, okay? But 4% Steez, 4%. To answer your question, and I'll show once I get to a certain point, like on the new one I'm doing, that's 8%. If I get to a certain point, I'll show you guys my metrics, but not now. Steez, I did not call you a hater. I did not call you a hater. Did I say that? Did I say that? Did I call you a hater? I did not call you a hater. Did not call you a hater. I love you, Steez. I love you, Steez. But what we're gonna start doing, if I lose a trade, W Steez. If I win a trade, L Steez. Okay, appreciate you. Yeah, I'm just playing, bro. I'm playing. And that's fair. I get it. You know, some things that I'm not knowledgeable on. For example, if I don't watch ICT videos and someone calls me out for making ICT videos, of course I'm gonna be a little defensive because I've always, it might be an ego thing of me saying, oh, I've always been original. But if I put out a system that's already been made several times, I get it. It might be because I don't watch a whole bunch of YouTube stuff, but I completely understand. I'm not offended. I had the same issue. You know, I've been doing YouTube for a long time, guys. And I remember some other trader called me out, they said I was like copying someone else with like thumbnails. I was like, what? I've been doing this since I was like 16 or 15, you know? I've been doing YouTube for a long time to the point where I feel like I mastered like Photoshop. You know, I can edit my own videos precisely. So when someone says I'm copying another YouTuber, I start getting a little defensive because it's like, damn, I don't really copy people. If I do, I don't watch them. But that's how it works, right? In the world where everyone is original with TikTok and, you know, you copy people, you're unaware. But I get it. ICT is very universal. You know, smart money concepts. I get it.
I completely understand. But no, I'm just teasing you, Steez. I appreciate you. Do you think supply and demand could be an implement on crypto? Yes, 100%. Like I explained on Bitcoin. Bitcoin is crypto, right? If I'm not being slow, Bitcoin is crypto. Am I being slow, guys? Am I tweaking? Bitcoin is crypto. Anyways, you most definitely can. 100%. All right, so let's go ahead and mark the BE point. This is 30 pips, so we'll push this down 30. Briefly around push this around what 2038, 2038. Okay, so 2038, I'm gonna put an alert, guys, and I'm just simply gonna mark it as BE. And now we simply just wait. If you guys have any questions about my analysis, please ask away. I'm gonna hold this trade throughout the morning. Things go wrong, everything is recorded, and I might break it down on YouTube because I do want to start putting out my losses, guys. I think that would be fair. So people don't think I win 100% because I don't. It's not realistic. So if I do lose this trade, 30%, half, I'll put it on YouTube. Not a big deal. And I'll also break it down on Discord and the losses. So in the losses section, I will make a video explaining what possibly went wrong, because when you do lose a trade, it's not just random, guys. There's a reason why you lose a trade. And that's the beauty of trading. You learn. Do you think, because everything I see crypto trader, they usually use indicators rather than using strategies. Yeah, again, I don't really trade crypto. I'm only eyeing Bitcoin because of the stuff I talked about earlier. We could have a point where price hits an all-time low. If you hop in, you're good. You know, you see people from 2013 rich now because they hopped in at an all-time low. So that's the reason why I'm eyeing Bitcoin. You never know. You never know. Because I don't want to be one of those people that's been able to, who had the resources to trade Bitcoin, and then in like 10 years, 20 years, they're talking about how people became rich in the time now from executing a certain move. So that's why I have Bitcoin on my watch list. I don't trade it every day. I'm just simply watching it, just in case, just in case. If you guys have any questions, let me know. We have about 20 more minutes, and I'm going to end live. I'll keep this trade updated in Discord. And guys, I will do my best to fix the problem today. It should have been fixed last week. I do apologize. I keep on saying I'm busy, but that's not a good excuse anymore. I gotta stay on it. I just have to yeah, I gotta fix that issue, because I know a lot of people are asking me about the Discord. They can't access this. I'm curious. Is it so you can't even get into the Discord, or is it trying to charge you? Like, can you not get into the Discord at all? Because some people were able to get in like 2 weeks ago, I think, Sonic. But I thought I fixed it. I gotta see what's up. And then Sage, I got you with the Google Pay today, or whenever my account gets verified. I got it. I just got it. So please be patient with me. But yeah, this was a chill morning, guys. Again, we're just gonna watch gold, see what happens. In the next, we have like 20 minutes. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be chilling, listen to music on my phone, watch the price. Yeah, that's one of the few traders I watch is, or if I'm being completely honest, I don't really watch him anymore because I'm just focused on my own stuff. But yeah, he talks really fast. He talks really fast. He has a strategy he uses on the 15-minute time frame. He uses the 15-minute. The only thing that I took from him and kind of to incorporate my own is the whole idea of traffic. So he says the word traffic when he's talking about consecutive candles. I use that phrase as well. But he trades on smaller time frames, and he trades like 20 to 30 pip moves on gold on the 15-minute, on 5 minute. He's basically waiting for breakout. I think he trades like breakouts. I can't explain it. I really can't. I mean, if you don't explain his strategy, I think he has a video on it on his channel. But if it worked for him, it worked for him. But yeah, he's a good trader. I think he's a good trader. But yeah, I don't really watch traders, guys. I don't really watch traders. The only person I watch is a dude named Smart Money Ace. He's pretty handsome. He's pretty sexy. He's a cool dude. He's pretty cool. All right, so gold is pushing up. Um, let's see. What would be my backup if I were to have some sort of re-entry? Um, I don't think I would, simply because gold is reaching that all-time high, or it did, and it has a huge wick. So I'm gonna stick with the bias that gold eventually has to sell and push down. It could be retracing as well to have that some sort of continuation. Like for bearish trend, it might be pushing for a little bit and then probably gonna melt. So I'm gonna hold this, guys. I'm gonna hold this trade throughout the day. If it does stop me out, I'll make a video. All is good, and I'll keep you guys updated. Oh, Steve, if you're still in here, I think you asked me a long time ago about my funding challenge first attempt last year, about that video. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Some videos I watch, I cringe. Okay, the main reason why I privated that video, not because I completely lost the whole challenge last year, because it is a good learning lesson, and I think most people that pass funding challenges have lost before. So I was like 2% away from passing phase two, and I privated the video because I cringed. I was very excited. Begin the video. I'm in the camera like, hey guys, this is me. I'm gonna pass it. I'm gonna do this documentary until I pass it. And I just cringe. I just cringe. I can't. I don't want to make content like that. I want it to be straightforward. So that's like the main reason why I privated the video. I was really embarrassed, guys. For being honest, some videos I cringe. I might have to private the one I made. Is like it's like the Forex day in the life. I just cringe at a lot of stuff that I make, and I just want to redo it. So that's the main reason why I privated the video. I know you asked me a long time ago and you never got an answer. It's because I was embarrassed, if I'm being completely transparent. When I make cringy content, I can't watch it. And when I'm forced to watch it, I private it. So yeah, if you guys go to my channel right now, there's the actually never mind. I'm not gonna tell you guys because you guys are gonna watch it. There is a cringy video on my channel. I might have to private. That's all I'm gonna say. It's cringy to me. It's cringy to me. Oh, what do you think about EURUSD? Sorry. All right, so I have a alert placed on EURUSD. Sorry about that, Danny. Um. Missed the move. Missed. I mean, I'm gonna have this alert up just in case, but price is doing its thing. I mean, it's 10 pips up. It could come back down. I'm gonna have an alert placed still, but if I'm looking for some sort of buys, it's gonna be at around 109660. Danny, just to play it safe. And don't feel like you're missing out too, because you're gonna see moves happen over and over again. So don't just be patient. You're gonna see stuff print like that all the time. So yeah, we have about 15 more minutes. I'm gonna turn my camera off. If you guys have any questions, I'll be at my desk. So just reach out. All right, so we have about 5 more minutes. Gold is pushing up in drawdown. And before I answer that question, Steez, um, yeah, before I answer that question, so the reason why I have my stop loss at around 2044 as well, because notice how price is pushing up and drawdown, but my backup, in terms of my stop loss placement, is if gold doesn't want to push, if it wants to push up more, because it's going off of this previous zone over here, where price did react off of previously, pushed down, and then we can call this newly what? Formed resistance, price pushed down again, it will stop at around 2043. So in this scenario, guys, I'm not going to close in drawdown. I'm just going to wait it out. If price does decide to stop me out, cool. We will live to see another day. But that's why I have my stop loss placed at around 2043, just in case you guys were curious. But to answer your question, Steez, you said, what do you consider a realistic return trader should aim for? I say 3/5% is good once you are disciplined and don't go till 8-50% is top tier return consistently. Yeah, I agree. So, in my opinion, I always tells people you should have a weekly profit target, right? Weekly, not daily, weekly, because you can lose, win a day. For example, this trade, if it does lose, that's perfectly fine. But if you have a percent goal for the week, I say mine is 5%. So that if I trade Monday through Thursday and I'm risking 1%, and I have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, that's 4 days, then I can be a bit more flexible. So if I'm risking 0.5%, I'm using what, 1-to-2 ratios. If I do, I have it on a spreadsheet. I think I made a video as well, but you should have a profit goal throughout the week so that you can manage your accounts. So even if you're working a job, let's just say worst case scenario, you lose. If your weekly goal is 5%, that means you're risking 5% as well. Let's say if you're a 1-to-1 trader, let's say if you lose 5%, you can make that money back without trading if you're working a job, and then you can compound your account. You can make up for your losses. But if you're making a low percent goal for yourself, then you're going to easily be able to compound that goal. So the 8-15%, I say that's when you get to a point where you have enough capital rolling in for yourself to where if you do hit those big losses, then it won't really blow your account or anything. It won't get you to a point where you're unmotivated to trade because you have so much money coming in for yourself. But I would say a good percent is 5 or lower. Don't go over 5, but 5% is like the perfect goal in mind. For my system that I use, I guess. I know other people might say differently, but I think 5%. I think that's the most realistic. So yeah, we got 3 more minutes, and I'll keep you guys updated in Discord as well. Let me go ahead and document this. Let me put this in my journal too. Everything is recorded, guys. Journal, YouTube. So, you guys any questions about anything? It's all documented. Something in my eye. Okay. Phase 1. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to end stream in the next couple minutes. I'll give shout outs and then we'll wrap it up. So this is the 29th. I'm not watching gold right now, so if it does hit my stop loss, I'm not paying attention, so be it. Let me go ahead and write this down. This was a short that we took. And what do I use? I used 0.5%. It's on my eye, damn. This is 7. Entry was 2040. Damn. Something in my eye. Stop loss was 2044.09. I'm going to get magic keys, Sonic. I know you recommended. I'm gonna get magic keys. I'm not gonna. We're not walking in 2024 mobile. We're gonna start using my terminal so you guys can actually see my accounts and everything. Oh, look at that. Gold started to flip. And then I will, oh shit, I will announce the prop firm this Friday, guys. And when I say announce, I'm not going to affiliate myself, guys. It's not going to be some sketchy link you click. It's just to inform you guys. Demonstration, presentation, you know the deal. So that's what I will do on Friday for you guys. I'll talk about it. You guys want to see? I'll talk about where I'm at, stats, all that. Because I think, Steve, you asked where am I at with the funding. So all those questions will be asked, will be answered. Okay, let me pay attention. Take profit is 20, 34, 87. This is a, what the fuck? That's not right. Huh? Oh, look, we just got wicked. Okay. This is not right. This is supposed to be 2040, 41. 2041, okay. 2041. There we go. And let's go. 1 second, guys. I'm not sure if you guys are asking or in chat. I will get back to you guys in a second. I just gotta make sure I'm documenting all this in my journal so that I have reference. And this is currently still active. Okay. Let me go ahead and paste this link. I'm not paying attention. All right, and then let me put it into this. If you guys don't have a trading journal, I highly recommend it. Just so you have a frame of reference of where you're at, you can see how your account is going from a better perspective instead of on your MetaTrader. Highly recommend it. It will help when you're back testing as well. I'm not sure if you guys back test, but if you don't, I'd highly recommend back testing and just going over some stuff that you do throughout the week. It helps. Say this is 7. And this was 4 actually. Let me go ahead and correct this. This was 4. Yeah. This was 4, and then this was 7. Entry 20, 2040, 80. Stop loss. Stop loss was 20, 20. When I'm done with this, I'm gonna end stream in a couple minutes, guys, and I'll do shout outs. 409. Take profit was 2034.88. Ratio, we used a, what was this? Oh, we used a 1 to 2. I thought we used a 1 to 3. I'm tripping, guys. My fault. I'm not sure. Where did I get 1 to 3 from? Because this is off. This is giving me a 3. Where did I get that from? Hold on, guys. Entry was 2040. Oh, 2040. That's why I'm tripping. 2040.80. 2040.80. And then my TP was 34. Okay, that's right. So the journal I'm using, guys, it has formulas. So whenever I do something wrong, it will show me. That's why I'm tweaking right now. Sorry. I will get back to YouTube in a second. Let me just make sure this is on my journal. So that's 1.8. That's 1. Oh, look, gold is in profit now. Okay, so that's 1.8. That's a 1.8 ratio that I had for some reason. And then on this account, this was a 1 to 2. Okay, so my entry was earlier. That's why. All right, I know the issue. Sorry about that, guys. This takes me way too long. I need to be able to do this in 2 minutes or less. 23. And then we can go ahead and put this link here. And then I'll update gold later today, and we'll come back to our journal. And let me go ahead and insert this link too. Give me 1 second, guys. Please be patient. I'm sorry. Closed and, or no, still active. There we go. Okay. So, gold is currently pushing down. I have my BE parameters, so if it does hit BE in the next couple of minutes before I end live, I will update you guys in Discord, or if the trade hits stop loss, update you guys in Discord. The trade was sit in Discord as well, and throughout the day, I'll just set up updates. I think that's it, right? That's all I had to talk about. This is 9-4. One more second. Let me do this. Update. This. All right. I think I'm good, right? Yep. All right. Yeah, that takes way too long. I apologize, guys. I apologize. So where were you guys saying? Sweet, thanks for entertaining me stream. The gold chart is giving me anxiety. Yeah, gold is going in and out. It might be because of news today. I'm not sure, but I'll keep you guys updated. If it gives you anxiety, that means you're over leveraging, in my opinion. Please don't let price give you anxiety. Go with 0.5% and just let price do its thing. That's what I had to learn as well. I used to trade with anxiety. That's why I used to do this without my camera, because I'd be, biting my nails and rocking back and forth on my chair. And, oh my God, it's gonna hit stop loss. You can't be like that. Honestly, just let price do its thing. If you lose, you lose. Come back another day. But yeah, we're gonna do shout outs. Shout out to Sonic. Shout out to Nice Time FX. Shout out to Sage. Shout out to Steez. Shout out to Danny. And is that everyone? That is. Shout out for you guys for popping in the stream. I know it's not a lot of people, but I'm grateful. New beginnings, heading to 2024. My goal is to, bring up a huge community onto YouTube, transparent people, serious traders as well. So everyone that's in here, I appreciate you guys. For watching this post stream, I also appreciate you. Hopefully these streams are informational, educational. If you don't make any money, hopefully you do leave the streams with something. At least it's entertainment. I mean, you see my face. I think I'm good looking. If I'm not, that's tough. But I'll see you guys tomorrow at 6:30 a.m. Eastern time. And if trade hits TP, you'll see a YouTube video. I'll have everything posted in the community tab, and I'll start putting my losses up as well. We have a stream tomorrow and Friday. I should be doing streams back to back. If not, I'm definitely doing a Friday stream, and that's about it. See you guys tomorrow. Have a good rest of your day, and I'm out.